Morning, MH. What you saying, bro? You saying, bro? Morning, everyone. Morning, V-Got. Morning, Bone. Morning, CZ. What we saying? You send an announcement out? Yes, boys. What we saying? What we saying, everyone? Is it just me or is the volume low? I don't know. It should be sweet. The mic should be sweet. Everyone always says the volume's low, bro. But like, this fucking mic. It's as loud as this mic goes. Rip tank off. Oh, that one is no idea at all, boys. Just rip tank off. Fuck it. I just put it back on. Good morning, everyone. Morning, Anderson, CZ, Aaron, what you saying? Cam, Rubanks, what you saying? Morning to Farah, Mehmet H2, what you saying? Morning, Thanos, RJ, J. Kendo, Mongo, what you saying? Elliot, what you saying, bro? James, Monster, what you saying? Tafari, what you saying? Elliot, Born Flips, Jed, Roy, what we all saying? Let me know what we're looking at. Let me know what we're looking at. Let me know what we're looking at, chat. Yeah, EG again this morning, just really being annoying. Really is being annoying recently, boys. EG's just been so annoying. Can't hear shit. We'll turn your phone up, bro. Everyone, why? Wait, let me view my stream, mate. Yeah, EG again this morning, just really being annoying. Really being annoying recently, boys. EG's just been so annoying. Can't hear shit. We'll turn your phone up, bro. Everyone, why? Wait, let me view my stream, mate. Bro, like I don't really get the issue, boys. If you turn your phone up, then like, bro, I can't change the audio. I told you, man, it's my mic, innit? Just turn your phone up, bro. Like, what is this? Bro, just click a few buttons on the side of your phone, mate, and turn it up. Fucking hell. Boys, I can't change that, innit? It's been like that for every stream for the past fucking month, like. I can't do. There's nothing else I can do, chat. Just believe me. There's literally nothing I can do. Let me just turn everything up to the full. Yeah, my audio's on the full volume. Volume full, can't hear you. Full volume speaker on. Mine's maxed. Volume is not good. Fuck's sake. I don't know if you lot are being serious. It's worse than yesterday. Bring your mic, like, bro, my mic's literally here, like, failing fucking holding it and shouting into it. I can't, you're not going to be able to do anything. Nah, this one is worse, bro. No, man. Yeah, trust me, bro. Check if your audio intake is blocked. Not gonna lie, mate. Was that louder? Yeah, like failing fucking holding it and shouting into it. I can't. You're not gonna be able to do anything. Nah, this one is worse, bro. No. All right, let me try. Oh, this is gonna be annoying, but let me try this. Yeah, it was better. It was better because I had it held up next to my head. I was screaming into it. But anyway, chat, let's calm. Lou, you need to get a boom arm for your mic, then it's closer to your mouth. Not gonna lie, I've just realised I do actually have one, but it just... Is that better? Let me see. This should be better, not gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna have to lean in bears every time I talk, though. Failing fucking holding it and shouting into it. Is it still? Is it still dead? Is it still finished? Let me know. I've got the arm like fully extended. Like it can't be. It couldn't be no closer to my face, bro. Like even I'm leaning forward to speak into it, it's gonna fucking get in the way. But I'll do it for the stream. It's not ideal, bro. When I'm trying to trade, I'll be real. It's really not. I feel like I'm just... It's still bad, bro. This might just getting this might just getting worse and worse or something, or what? I don't even know what else I can do to it to make it better. Maybe if I put a book on it. Now it's even closer, but bro, like... Mate, that's the most I can do. That's literally in front of my fucking face. Bruv, someone link me a good fucking mic, man. Someone link it in the chat, bruv. This is bullshit. Someone link me a good mic in the chat. Someone link me a good mic. We've got an inversion here. Let's fucking... Jesus, you man... Well, that invert that fucking... Jesus, that happened pretty quick. Fucking hell. Take off the little cushion thing. The one you have is decent, you just need to turn the volume up. No, bro, H2. I promise you, bro, the volume's... Let me just... Fuck me. Let me just prove it to you, man. Holy shit. Okay, you can't even see my screen, but boys, trust me, yeah? Audio input, volume, yeah? Do you want me to turn it down just to prove it? Look, this is down. This is down. You can't hear me talk. Can't hear a thing. That's full. It's always been full, bro. It's the mic. Is your Streamlabs volume up for mic, G? Boys, my fucking... It's the mic, it's not the Streamlabs. I've got the mic in front of my face. Streamlabs volume is turned up to the 4. I've got every other thing muted other than this fucking mic. Every other thing muted other than this mic, and it's still, for some reason, like... I know what you mean, because it doesn't even barely come to halfway on the volume bar, like... And even when I go on, like, properties... Look. Yeah, I can't do anything else. It's turned up to 100. I can't show you, man. Look, I can show you this, actually. Let me show you, man. Let me show you. Bruv. Let me show you, man. Yeah. This here. Look, it's this here. It's literally me. I don't think this thing's helping, boys. I'll be real. This little wind thing, I don't think this even helps. I'll just get rid of that. I think that might make it a little better. Lou's playing Chinese Whisper with the charts for real, bruv. This is so long. But yeah, man, I can't do anything. Look. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do, chat. But yeah, there's nothing I can do, boys. So that's the best I can do. It's literally in front of my face. Like, it's in front of my face. It's right here. It should be the best audio we're gonna get. Failing that, someone's just gonna have to link me a good mic in it. So just someone in the chat link me a good mic. Someone in the chat link me a good mic. Oh wow, we've got the tech bros now. Get a Logitech Blue Yeti, sweet. Will be nice. Okay. Can't you bring it right in front of you, bro? Yeah, literally. I could literally touch it with my tongue from here, where it is. Like, bruv, please. Please, Mike. Just fucking, you've got one job. Just shout out, mate. The neighbours confirm. I'm not gonna lie, boys. People are. Is it really this bad to derail the whole fucking live? It must be. This is literally all everyone's talking about. Add again filter and turn it up. What's again filter? Add again filter. Well, I've got what? I don't know what that is, bro. Really don't. Chat. What should I do? Should I carry on trying to fix this, or should I just go start trading? Oh, mate, piss off, bro. Piss off. Oh, fuck. It's not that bad, bro. We can hear you clearly. Right click the speaker icon in your taskbar. Bring up sounds and then see if that might... Right click. It doesn't say sounds. Paste, copy, select all, transfer. It doesn't say sounds, bro. Not gonna lie, it's bearable, Lou. I can hear you fine. It's loud enough now. Lou, mate, you look stressed. Yeah, bro, I fucking am. I hate shit like this. This is the thing I hate about technology, bro. I actually hate it about technology. It's like, you buy a mic and fuck me, it should just work. Like, it should just work. Do you know what I mean? Like, everything else you buy, plug in, go. Speaker icon, bruv. Wait, that affects it. These men are patrolling, bruv. You're too loud, mate. Well, that affects it if my my volume's up full still. Microphone access. This is in my settings now. Yeah, it's all turned up, bro. Microphone use on. Phone is fine, but laptop is quiet. Yeah, that is weird. I don't know, chat. I might buy a new one then. I'm not gonna lie, it's made about half the people on this live leave, so we're just gonna do the charts now. And this also means I can't go live on TikTok. This is right where my setup for TikTok is gonna be. So I'm also not going live on TikTok, so you man can hear the live a little bit clearer. Like. Did you add a gain filter? Nah, I can't find that, bro. I can't find that. Bro, the sound is... But I'm not changing it, innit? I feel like you lot are lying, bro. I feel like you lot are trolling, innit? People are telling me it's calm. People are telling me it's... Chat capping, lol. Can't barely hear you. Definitely need a new one, but just get on with today's chart. Yeah, H2, I have no idea what that filter is, mate. You're going to have to send me a screenshot. I've got no idea. It's not. I don't think it's on my thing. Don't think it's even here. Right. Alright, cool. People saying the audio's fine. Alright, cool. Let's just start again then. Yo, what we saying? Oi, there's bare people in here already. You man, a lot of people have got notifications on today. Only just started the live. We've got 125 man in it. Morning H2, H2O, H2 Vok, RJ, Stu, Tafaro, Jed, M, Mungo, Fluxus, Ron, Kendo, Carl. What you saying? Morning everyone. What is my bias for today? Let's start off with a bias on the dollar. So pretty much, boys, we're starting off with a higher time frame. This is important. So we've got the monthly. So we're looking at the monthly first. The monthly overview is the main thing, boys, that you want to really consider just to keep your head in the game. So we're looking at what most recently happened. You can see we filled this internal and then rallied down to our external liquidity. Morning everyone. So yeah, but yeah. So we took the external low. Filled the internal, then took the external low. You'll notice after taking that external low, we've had this candle close below, which shows that there's not really much sign just yet of us reversing. Going to our next internal, and we more just want to move bearish. If we also look at the monthly time frame on the DXY, you can see we've got this monthly CRT with a high being swept and confirmed closure within. So we want the rest of the candle to trade into the low. With that being said, we can also use our common sense and say, looking at this year, of the 9 candles that have formed this year, only one of them has been bullish. Only one of them's been bullish. And look at these top wicks. There's not too much top wicks here, guys. Not too many top wicks. This is probably the only candle with a big top wick that was rejected. All the other ones were pretty strongly bearish. So yeah, we are, I mean, sort of goes back to saying, but we are bearish. Looking at the weekly, obviously that monthly CRT. Then scaling down into the daily, we want to look at our current range. So we've got, it's actually a bullish range because we most recently broke highs. So we've got this low and this high, which is our range. So this is our external, and internal. Obviously, this is currently in an uptrend, so we should come into our internal and then move to our external high, right? So we should have that bullish move there. However, Axel, I don't know if you're joking, but so yeah, we should really come down into this and continue higher. However, if we look, this is where the fair value gap or the internal ends. We've closed below it multiple times, and now we're clearly looking like we're going to rally lower. So that's why I think that this range here is going to get reversed, and we're actually going to come to the external low, which is sitting just above our CRT on the monthly. If we look on the daily as well, we can see what's happened last week. We see we had Tuesday candle with that big distribution to the upside. Manipulation, really. You can see that there. And you can see we had the CRT at the high, and then these candles just lovely played down to the low. Interestingly, after we completed it though, we can see yesterday's candle again printed very bearish, showing we're not going to complete the CRT to move up. We completed it, but we just want to continue moving down. So that's really is the bias. And then if we go a little bit lower on the time frames, again, you can see what happened yesterday. We had that CRT completed last week, and then we came up to fill our internal, and then we had that rejection to the external again. So really bearish, really. And then what I'm looking for in this market is for this order block to be filled, or mainly, to be fair, it's the 1 hour, imbalance to be filled. You can see that's that 4 hour yesterday. We filled that and rallied down. We can see really what price has been reacting to. The New York session filling that imbalance from 1 o'clock open, and then again continuing down. So we've had a pretty strong rally right now. We've had a pretty strong rally up, but I do think we are going to eventually sell down to this low and continue that move. London seems to be manipulating right now, but yeah, that's pretty much DXY. No, bro, I think your volume is kind of low. Oh, yeah, you must have missed the start of the live. You're good, bro. Hearing every word. Keep it up. All right, sweet. Sweet. 2 secs. Let me quickly... Oh, yeah, I've just made a WhatsApp chat. I've just added a few of you, man, in there. If you want to be in there and you've got my number, just text me, but just for some live support. just so I can, like, you man can text it just to be honest, innit? Because sometimes I don't know when the chat's trolling. But yeah, anyway. And then, yeah, I'm not going to go over completely EU because it is very similar to what we've seen. But again, looking at the monthly, internal and external, you see we filled the internal fair value gap and took the external high, very similar to the DXY. And then the same thing, after closing above, we've had a few very nice bullish candles. And again, 8 out of 9 candles have been bullish so far this year. Obviously, that's counting the one that's currently forming. We've got the CRT low swept, high to target. So that low was swept and closed back within, which means that the candle is normally going to be reversed and we're going to go to the high. So that's that confluence. If we look at the weekly as well, there's quite a lot of CRT that we're seeing. So we see this candle here, we swept, closed back within, and then rallied up and completed it there. So if we go down to the daily a bit more, you can again see this was that DXY CRT was looking at, but you can see that's the equivalent, that Tuesday candle manipulated and then rallied back up. And again, like we said on DXY, after completing that CRT, we still printed another bullish candle, which tells us that we are bullish. Again, this day open has currently been very, very bearish, but I don't think that that's really going to be the telltale. I don't think that's going to be absolutely what happens. We filled this 1 hour imbalance now, and we are sitting within this order block, so we do want to start seeing some potential price action, signifying reversals. We can see again this 1 hour did feel an imbalance, which is lovely. Reason why EG is so weak right now is because, reason why EU is so weak right now is because of EG. EG is quite a bearish pair for these last few days. Just going on the daily, especially for the London session. But yeah, we'll go over EG after anyway. Going back down into now down into the daily. So obviously, as we said, that's the monthly CRT. That's the weekly imbalance filled, so we should move up to that high, which is also the monthly CRT. So that's internal, external, and also the external CRT high. Going into the daily, again, as I said, this is another imbalance that we filled. So the equivalent for this on DXY is this order block up here. EU, you can see. Oh, was it? There we go. Yeah, EU, as you can see, it's GU, ain't it? EU, as you can see, tapping into that order block there on the weekly. I showed you GU a second ago. So yeah, internal and then external high, so we should rally up, and also that CRT high on the monthly. So yeah, you can see price tapped into our order block, rallied up. Again, we're similar to what we have in the DXY. This is actually a bullish range with a high and a low, and we should come into our imbalance and then move to our external, right, like that. That's how we should move. However, if we look at price based on everything we've said with the CRTs, with the closes above, and with this imbalance here, it tells me that we're not actually going to be aiming for this low, and we're actually going to reverse and be aiming for this high, which is also in line with our monthly CRT. So this is why this is our external target, and this is our monthly high. And that's pretty much the DXY. And again, if we come a bit low, sorry, not DXY, EU, if we come a bit lower, we can see a little bit more context. Yesterday, filling that imbalance from Friday, that Friday morning imbalance was filled and then rallied up, breaking the high. We've now got a big retracement to again fill the imbalance. So we've got this here, just filled. Hopefully we can rally up. Check your messages, Lou. Sweet. Looking at GU as well. I'm quickly going to go over GU, although we are looking very similar. GU again, you can see in terms of the internal, external. Internal order block was filled there, and then we rallied to that external high. Very similar to EU and GU, ever so slightly different, because EU and GU actually, EU and DXY actually broke this low here and filled this imbalance and then rallied up. But you can see GU just tapped into this order block. But yeah, you can see tapped into the order block, took the high, and then again, not really many signs that we want to come down. Again, we've had a successful close above here and here. We did have the rejection of that candle, but again, we've got the monthly CRT with the low being swept and closing back within the candle range, so we should trade up to this candle's high. Again, going down onto the weekly and daily chart. Weekly, again, we can see CRT playing out from these levels. With this low here, for example, this being our CRT low. I should have actually marked this on as a CRT low as well. Yeah, that's a weekly CRT low, weekly CRT high, as you can see. So we should trade up into that high. Going down onto the daily, again, you can sort of see. So obviously that was the The equivalent fair value gap, this is that sort of higher time frame that we pierced down into. Same that EU did, pierced down into that order block. GU pierced down into that fair value gap. Again, CRT on that weekly. Coming down into the daily, you can see it looks a lot cleaner as well. You can see, so this is the imbalance, the daily imbalance. Difference between EU and GU, you'll notice, is with EU and DXY, we're actually trading within this bearish range, right? And we've got that imbalance, if you remember. So we should really look for it to come in and then come down, but we're planning on a reversal, right? So what the difference is that GU's already actually broken this high. So GU's already taken this high. So this high has already been broken, and our current range is now on GU a bullish range from here to here, right? And that's why it's nice that we filled our internal, that bullish range, and we've got our external high here to trade into. Bear in mind that external is also, so this external here is also our weekly CRT high of equivalent of this low here. So yeah, really nice confirmations on all the pairs. Wait, going down one more time. Again, we can see this was the daily CRT just on the lower time frame. So that's the daily CRT on the lower time frame. And then yeah, we can see again yesterday tapping into that 4-hour imbalance and running to break the high. Looking at other things, you see yesterday we had that nice candle low where we manipulated the low. You can see CRT took out the low, closed back within the range, so we know we wanted to rally up to the high, which is what we've done, and that's been completed now overnight. Also, while we did that CRT move, we tapped into this little imbalance down there, which was a nice confluence for us. You can see tapping in and rallying. After that, you can see most recent thing we've tapped into is a fill of that 1-hour imbalance. Yeah, now GU's trading pretty much around the daily to open, so that's pretty much where we're at with all our pairs, people. What the fuck just happened to Yen? Mother of Yen news or something? Ooh, we didn't have any news today. Actually, I don't know, because when I filter my Forex Factory, it blocks the trading view. Yeah, that is annoying, chat. I'm not gonna lie, it's better on phone. I can't lie, it's better on phone. Appreciate that mood. What trading gloves do you use? Oh, it's funny you should say that. I use these ones, bro. I use these ones. Obviously, you man don't really see it, but I'll show you what ones I normally use. Give me just a sec. Let me put them on real quick. So yeah, boys, we really do have something for everything. We've got these, I don't know if you can see, Supreme gardening, well, not gardening gloves, trading gloves. Supreme trading gloves, just to keep our hands clean from the markets. If you don't know, yeah, you should cop some trading gloves for sure, especially if they're Supreme, which makes it even colder. But they're staying off till we hit an absolute banger. What news did we have? Yen high impact news just hit. What was the news? Let's see. It's going to be interesting for you, Jay. But yeah, chat. Based on that analysis, everyone, let me know what we're looking for. Did we really have? We didn't actually, did we? We didn't have yen news, unless it was. Yeah, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know, boys. I don't know. Where are you man seeing this news? Because there's none on Forex Factory. There's literally none. Oh, am I on a fucking VPN? No, I'm not. Boys, never get a VPN on your laptop, mate. It's so annoying. Who knows about that one It opens every time you're on live. You get it once, and fuck me. It auto-loads every time. Yeah, boys, what was that? Can you turn your mic volume up on OBS? Nah, bro, it doesn't let me. Let me see if there's any dust on there. Is that how you become a professional trader, by wearing gloves? Yeah, that's it, bro. Alright. Yeah, chat, I don't know. Doesn't look like there's much news. Anyway, let's stick to the pairs anyway. What was people looking at on Yen Basket anyway? Nah, bro, we've already had this KR about audio. We've already had all this shit. We've already had all this bollocks. I ain't going into it again. I'll sort it off stream, bro. If everyone commenting about my mic, I know it's jarring, but brother, I can't do anything in it. I really can't. We tried to do everything we can at the start of the live, but it was just wasting time, boys. Time is of the essence. Just turn your phone up to the max and firm it. I'm gonna buy a new mic after this live, so that's all I can do, boys. Not gonna lie. Everyone like the stream, though, boys. Someone told me to get the Blue Yeti, so I'll probably get that because I've heard of that before. All the YouTubers used that, didn't they? The Blue Yeti. Alright, cool. Let me see what the chat's saying. If I missed anything, just put them in again. I think I missed a lot of comments in it, so I've just joined. Sorry if you've already said it, but is GU selling today? I don't want it to sell off today, bro. No, I don't want it to sell off today. It's kind of difficult though right now because we're sort of trading within ranges. We have got our current range on the 1 minute is from here to here. Yeah, sick. What was that? What was even the point of that? Yeah, from there to there. So that's quite a big 1 minute range. It is about 10 pips. So it's quite a lot for the change of character. However, the inversion has already happened, so there's not really again any entries for that. So really, your best bet right now is EG. Your best bet is going to be not EG, EU. Sorry, your best bet is going to be EU. And the problem with EU is look at EG. I mean, just look at it. The Euro's incredibly weak recently, and this morning's probably the weakest it's been. Yeah, in a very, very long time. The weakest it's been in a very long time. So, yeah, remember that last Thursday, that was bad, but this is potentially even worse. I mean, Asia session just giving no sign that the Euro wants to turn around. So, this is the only problem that we face, boys. I wouldn't really want to be putting my longs into the Euro. I just wouldn't trust it. Wouldn't trust it as far as I can throw it, man. You just got to realise, you could just get into a buy on EU and then EG just... it's literally what it's going to do as well. You can already tell from these candles. Looks like we're going to be closing below here. We'll keep our eye out, though. So really, that's what I'm saying. GU's the only one that's going to really provide an entry, to be fair. That being said, this was the order block we wanted. Could wait for another tap of this order block, chat. I think this is what I'm going to do. Wait for another tap of this order block. I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll wait for this as a last sweep. Wait for that as a last sweep and then look for... That's what I'm mainly looking at right now. EU, I would love to take EU, but it's just too much of a risk. Like, obviously, EU looks not a lot nicer with the inversion that we got. Like that. Make it a bit bright so you lot can see it. Anyone know what just happened to strengthen the JPY? Yeah, I don't actually know. Let me... Oh yeah, 12 hours ago. Can I filter it? Japanese stock surge to record highs on political shake-up. Japan lawmakers urges BOJ to hike rates to support the yen. Euro JPY doubles, top signal bearish channel. Japanese markets roared ahead on Monday. Okay. Let's wait for that inversion though. Bank of Japan to increase. Did they actually do it though? Did they do it, Lawrence, or is that just what someone's come out and said? That's not now, is it? Mate, piss off, bruv. Even fucking PickSuite don't even have it. Someone send me a reliable source. Someone send me a reliable source, because I'm not gonna lie, I cannot find anything. Hey, agent lad, I entered the EU buyers at 5-minute IFG. Was that correct to trade? Yeah, bro. If you entered EU here, I can completely understand that. We had the inversion. We had everything really nice. And to be fair, it wasn't even in terms of this pair itself. It wasn't a bad trade. It was Euro GBP that was the issue, boys. Euro GBP was the issue. You can see overnight and this morning, just incredibly bearish. I don't really know if there's much you could have done to avoid that, or to avoid taking the trade because of that. Let's see where we was when you would have taken the trade. So what time would you have taken this? Did we close above? Not yet. We haven't yet closed above this, boys, but we are going again for a second bite of the cherry. We closed above at bang on 8 o'clock. So looking at EG, bang on 8 o'clock. Bang on 8 o'clock we would have been here. So yeah, I suppose there's nothing really you could have done to miss that, bro. I mean, this price action is horrendous. But yeah, the only reason you lost that one is because the euro was weak. You actually got the dollar analysis not that wrong. I mean, the main direction's right as well. Let's hope we can get this close above. GU's really annoying, man. Really annoying. It's just so like awkward. So awkward, bro. Anything on the 3 min? Yeah, I suppose. Alright, so 3 minute is actually not something I ever use. I can't even star it, that's how you know. Yeah, I never use this time frame, bear in mind, but this is going to have to be our inversion. Right, we've filled this imbalance now on EU. I'm tempted to jump in EU, I really am, just because of where we are in price. But then, do we want to fade EG? Let's mark some stuff out. I mean, GU's going to be really hard to catch. Really is, mate. It's just insane. I mean, the RR's really nice, but just look at it, boys. Just look at the pace. Look at the pace, boys. Look at the fucking pace on that. It's insane, isn't it? Insane. Wow. Crazy. Wow. Really, bro? Is this all going to happen in one candle? Don't do this. Don't do this, bro. Come on. Come on, man. Don't do this shit. G made some equal lows. Don't do this shit. Come on, man. No one wants to see this, bro. No one wants this. Right, so what we're going to hope for now is for price to come back into here, tap into the 50% and then sell off. At this point, you're going to have to trade EU because GU's not going to tap you in. But yeah, let's wait to see that close first and foremost, and after that, that's the move that we're going to be looking for. Have we tapped 50% of this imbalance yet? I mean, pretty much everything we wanted to be met has been met. Only thing, man, it's just this EG really scares me. Really scares me. It scares the life out of me, to be fair. It's so weak. It's so weak. The pound's so much stronger than the euro right now, boys. Fundamentally and technically. So much stronger than the euro. I know we've filled this here. I'm trying to see if GU's filled anything as well. Filled this order block. What's DXY? Filled anything? This order block here. Again, we're trading with the higher time frame, right? Everything on the higher time frame tells us bearish. So right now, I'm going to assume that this is actually, in fact, bearish and not a fake out. If it fakes us out, and then if it closes below, fakes us out, and then goes up again, there's really nothing we could have really done to avoid the loss. So, well, that's saying that he's going to be a loss, but if we do take a loss, there's not really much we could have done to be. I'd be scared long in EU. Yeah, I know. It's like I can just see exactly what's going to happen. We enter along. Oh, DXY is playing. Lovely. Oh, EG's moving up. He goes so bearish, boys. You mark my words. We're going to enter along on EU. Price is going to be so bearish, it starts moving backwards. That's what we're going to see on EG. It's going to be so bearish, it's going to start moving backwards, boys. As soon as we enter the trade. But no, in all seriousness, you can see, even on the 1 minute, man, there's no chance of a strong euro. No chance of it. No chance of it. So essentially, remember, basically, if you're backing these longs, you basically want you basically want EU to be, or the euro to be not as weak as the dollar, essentially. So the pound's definitely more optimal, because the pound, you know the pound's strong and you know the DXY is weak. So you want the pound to get stronger than the dollar, right? Simple as that. Whereas on EU, you want it to be just less weak. Do you know what I mean? On an eval, so I went for it. It met my trading plan. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I got stop loss on a 5 minute. Yeah, a few people have said that. Pyro, nothing wrong with that. Lol in. You in? Fair play. Second, trying to buy fair play. I think once ERT is completed the daily CRT, then you could go for it. Yeah, 100% VGOT. We're just in that annoying point right now. My stop loss on GU. My art's been whistling free to. Oh, no way. I knew one of you would have got that. Mate, that is so satisfying. I knew someone would have entered off of this. Where was the initial 5 minute? That initial 50% of that 5 minute, like there or something. Stop loss on this low. They're the most satisfying trades probably for me. Like, people like the trades that don't go into drawdown. I like them trades that come near to drawdown and then just reverse perfectly. It shows your stop loss placements like spot on, which is lovely. But yeah, fair play, mate. Fair play. Hopefully we come down, not for your sake, but for everyone else's. Good morning, King. What you saying on demand? How you doing, bro? On the Dharma. On the Dharma, what you saying, bro? USD CAD. Everyone share the live up, boys. We've got 23 likes and let's get 200 man in this stream right now. Let's get 200 man in this stream. What can I put on my Insta story to get people to watch it? Yes, chat. This is 2 years ago today. You see that? Could just bang that on there. Thank you, boss, so much for yesterday's profits. No worries on Danana. Send them into the chat, bro. Send them into the chat and at me, bro. W Jesse, appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I need to cop a new mic though. ASAP. I'm gonna cop one. Right, we're rallying back down, so let's see how we do. Hopefully GU can come back down, because we don't really want to be taking a risk on EU. Let's be real. Okay, we've actually had a trial signal be sent in. We've had a trial signal get sent in, boys. Those of you that don't know, we've got a few trial signalers that are in the chat. So let's see. Let's see where he got him. 17,405. Interesting. So yeah, looks like this signal. So what we basically got, boys, a few new signal members in there. Quantico had a data issue and gave everyone exclamation mark percent. Wait, what? 1%. Haha. Past 2 of my accounts doing so. That's unreal, bro. Might not come all the way down, but I've got my limit a bit higher. Fair play, bro. But yeah, this is where he's got ease on EU. Wait, what? apologies for this. So yeah, it looks like he's going on the higher time frame. Our signal members are. Yes, we've got new signal members in there, and they're basically on trial. So we're always trying to build more traders into the team, better traders, new traders. So we've got a few people that are on trial for the signal members. They copy your trades, bro. Who? Oh, you think this guy copies my trades? Nah, I don't think he does, bro. I don't think he does. I'm not gonna lie. We'll see anyway. Wait, who is? Cool. But yeah, that's his trade there. So we'll see if it does come down to that. Looks like both pairs are coming down nicely, or is this just EG? Okay. Now that we can work with. I'm going to send both these entries into the live signals, boys. So anyone who is in the live signals, you're going to get the entry, TP and stop loss on both of these. So you can take them at your own discretion if you do want to. Let's put a TP to high. Yeah, I think a few people's in right now, a few people's not. Does a signal trader trade their own way? Yeah, bro, they all trade their own way. If you're just... what I would recommend with these new signal members is I would recommend to not take the trade unless... Just updating them now, boys. I'd recommend don't take the trade unless you've already seen a few of them. So don't take their first trade they ever send in. Wait till they send 2 or 3 and it goes well, and then you can be like, oh shit, this guy's a good trader. I like the way he trades. I'm gonna take his trades. But don't take it first of all. I wouldn't recommend doing that. I'd recommend let them send a few and then see if you like the way they trade and if it fits how you are entering trades, and then then go for it. In the signal members, boys. Right, if you're in the signals chat, I've just sent you both of those potential entries with the TP stop loss and entry all on there, so you can approach that however you'd want to approach it, boys. Chat, what we saying, EU or GU? What we entering in the chat? Let me know, or not entering. Chat, put in the chat. Everyone put in the chat. EU, GU, or NA. Everyone put either that in the chat. Put that one of that in the chat. Put that in the chat. I'm looking to take GU, bro. I'm looking to take GU. EU, GU, NA. Wow, pretty even. EU, GU, EU. Do you personally take the signal trades, though, or is it just for the community? Yeah, I personally take them, bro. So there are 2 different sections. We've got the live signals. So as I said, boys, it's mainly an overall service. We're not just trying to send you signals or just send you a trade just to get you out of our face. It's a whole round service. So I do send my personal trades when I'm very nailed on in a position. So probably, well, that's what we aim for, really. We aim for about 5 to 8% a month in there. But then I also send in live trades. So any trades I'll mark up on the live, even if it's a gold trade, if it's a UJ, GJ, whatever it may be, I'll send all of those in just so you've got the TP, stop loss and entry. Because a lot of people are in this live or in the signals chat and they follow along with the lives. So, okay, yeah, we can see that tap of that 50% and that rejection. Yeah, a lot of people do follow along with the lives. So, it's there just for anyone who wants them. It's basically just giving you all the tools you need, essentially. Let's see what most people are saying. GU, EU. It's pretty much even, but it's literally bang on even. Not gonna lie, a few of you man need to comment, bro. Like, more people comment. There's like 3 people commented that. We've got 2 EUs, 2 GUs, and 2 NAs. It's really unhelpful. Let me know, boys, what you're looking for. Let me know what we're looking for. Are you in any right now? Nah, neither of these have been tapped in, bro. No, neither of these have been tapped in just yet. GU obviously got the most chance with. You want to up the stop loss as well to 5 pips, to be honest, chat. EU longs, GU is safe. Let me get chat up on my phone as well, actually. It's just easier, isn't it? Have you entered, mate? Nah, man, none of these have been tapped in. For everyone asking, none of these have been tapped in just yet. Thing is, going for GU, fades ALG, which you can't do if it takes age low. Yeah, it will be nice if we take age low. You can't see it happening now with a DXY. Bear in mind what the DXY has already given. Bear in mind what the DXY has already given. Hello, so what to see. Anyway, alright, cool. Big RR on EU. Already sold this morning, not entering. Fair play. EU longs be risky for the next few days. So yeah, 100% Naru, 100%, bro. Oh, yeah, I'm not tapped into any of these yet. Annoyingly so, but you can see we filled this imbalance just here. Hopefully GU can come back down, but looks like we may not be. There's no point entering up here, boys. We don't really want to take that much of a risk for what is essentially 2.5R. This one, 4R, it's worth it. Oh, man. Man. Would you worry EG took Friday low? Not really, bro, because we're just so weak. EG's just so weak. So, yeah, this is just a rally up to sell. I'm not really too stressed about what this is doing. Not really too stressed about this. Taking the Friday low. The only reason we got this drawn out is to see if we'd close below, which we'll see in 15 minutes time if we do. If we do close below this. I entered EU from the volume imbalance on the 3 mim. Nice. Hopefully we can still have us just that slow return down. In terms of law of effort, we took 18 minutes to make the high. So we want it to take at least 18 minutes, if not longer, to get back. So really, here is where we're going to be wanting to enter. So if we can have a nice slow retracement. We can have a nice slow retracement, that'll be ideal. Hopefully we don't just run from here. But yeah, as I said, yeah, in my opinion, EU is just super risky right now, man. Super risky. First week been better than my whole of August. Lovely H2. Yeah, I'll see a few of you at me in profits. Any profits? Let me have a look. have a look. You lot can't actually see that on the screen. Yeah, Albi with a nice sell. Albi with a lovely sell on, what is that, NASDAQ? Or the S&P, I can't actually see the ticker. But yeah, lovely. People at me in chart check. Alright, cool. Let's see chart check. Lovely E. Okay, that was yesterday. Yeah, lovely. 41. What? I don't even know what pair that is. August and September being dry for me. Fair play. August was good for us. September's been a bit dry so far. Big ass jump on GU. Trust me, this start of September shit. It's not been the best. How many trade? Yeah, bro. That's it, agent. That's it, bro. You want to be keeping it to a minimal, especially on these big accounts, boys. It's not about making big profits. It's about making consistent profits. Remember. I don't think EU will get to Asia higher. EU's going to struggle for sure. EU's going to struggle. EU's definitely going to struggle. Let's have a look at DXY. Yeah, DXY again is coming up for that next little retracement. Again, we only just want it to be a retracement to fill this imbalance and then move down. Just continuing with that 5-minute order flow. Or that's 3 minutes, sorry. But I suppose we'll analyse it for the 3. Does look nice on a 3-minute. I'll be real, I never use this time frame, like literally ever, but it does look decent. Yeah, hopefully this move down, we can... Okay, EG's actually making a bit of room. I swear to God, if we get tagged into GU and then it stops us out on the basis that EG's insanely strong, I think I'm going to crash out on stream. I don't think... yeah, if I missed any comments, boys, let me know. Big RR on EU too. Yeah, trust me. EU RR's a lot nicer as well. EU RR's a lot nicer. For the streets, let me keep it crystal. Use 9mm Lugers. Yeah, we need, I'm not gonna lie, we do need EG to keep pushing up a little bit just to make sure we get pushed down. Just into here. Check gold. Sweet. 5-minute goated. Yeah, for real. I prefer the 5-minute for sure. I do. Do have heavy equal lows though. Heavy equal lows there. We're getting edge till tomorrow news. Do you think? Want that liquidity? Want that liquidity? Want that liquidity run to the downside on EG? Yeah, trust me, bro. I mean, we need to get tapped in first, though. We need to get tapped in before that happens. Can you check gold? Yeah, no worries, bro. I'll check gold. Alright, let's check gold. Yeah, if I missed any comments, boys, just put them in again. I'm sure I've missed quite a few. So, gold, not the best, man. Gold, not the best. We've had that huge little sell-off this morning. Again, there's very little you can really say about gold. Bear in mind, we've hit our all-time highs, about an hour and a half ago, 2 hours and a half ago. So, yeah, 2.5 hours ago we hit our all-time high. So really, we should really be expecting this to be inverted, if I'm being honest. I mean, this is... We're at all-time highs, boys, so you should never try and predict what happens at all-time highs because no one actually knows. But yeah, we have tapped into this order block on the 2 hour. So I'd just say bullish, bro, to be fair. I mean, you can't assume it's bearish. Definitely not. We did have that kind of CRT candle, but it's already been completed. If you see, the high was swept, and then the low was completed there. So that's almost our liquidity taken there, away from that 4 a.m. candle. Oh, that was the 2 hour, bruv. Oh, fair enough, who cares? So yeah, I'd mainly be long on it, bro. Mainly be long. Just looking to trade it higher. AG push him. GU push him. Not far now. 3 pips is all we need really to get tagged into some entries. You dare adjust to entry, then power slam our stop loss. You will live to regret it, you. I mean, fucking DXY. Only recently I've been using 3 minute for entries. Sometimes they're combined with a 5 minute FVG, and I could get a better RR. Yeah, no, that's true. That is a good point. That is a good point. For some reason, are you moving better now? Yeah, bro. It's because EG is having that little pump now. EG's had that little pump. It's had that little inversion of the 10 minute. It's doing its little thing. But it's just what EG does, man. The pair's just terrible. I really don't like the pair. Really just hate it with everything. Can't stand the pair, man. It moves just so bad. It just the price action's just honestly horrendous. I don't know how anyone like. Don't know how anyone can even trade this. But yeah, let's see if we get this half-hour inversion. This will be something actually pretty significant. Again, just a little bit lower, chat. We just need a little bit lower. A little bit lower. Oh, you're not tagged in GU yet? I don't think so. Yeah, no, I'm not. Can't actually get the 3 minute trading view on. Oh, you can? No, yeah, you can. AG is a special one, trust me, and it ain't Mourinho, bruv. It's literally a special in the fact that it's. I'm not gonna say the word because that's what got me banned last time off TikTok, and I don't want that to happen to my YouTube. All right, everyone, let's. I'm gonna try to get some more man in here from the Discord. How we got 8k man in the Discord but only 100 man in the live? That don't make sense to me. Like, do these people trade or they just join the Discord for a fun and games? Like, realistically, us man in this live 140. That, like, I get it. But why would you join a Discord and then not trade in the morning? It doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you join a Discord, think, yeah, I'm going to start trading, and then give up? Like, did you think that trading was going to take you one day? Do you know what I mean? But big up to everyone in this live, man, taking trading seriously. Exactly what you need to do. W's all round for you, man. Everyone in the chat, just realise. Now, deep that for a second. How much percent of traders do they say foul? Well, like 95% of traders foul, yeah? How many's in the Discord? 8k. What's 5% of 8k? 80 times 5. 400. Right, there's currently 140 man in here. Right, so that's like 30% of that. So 30% of 5% is, let's say, like 1.5%. So there is basically only 1.5 of the Discord. 1.5% of the Discord is in this live right now. Wait, am I chatting shit? Am I chatting shit? Am I chatting shit? 8,000. Wait, no. 130 divided by 8,000. What a prediction, bruv. People just make it on. But yeah, boy. So look, there's 1.5% of you in here. 1.5% of the whole Discord, and only 95%. Only 5% of traders succeed. So realise, by doing this, you are putting yourselves well within that 5%. Because for every single one of you that there is in here, there's another 99 people that aren't. You are the 1%. Yeah, that's it. That is it. Okay, GU, listen. Do you need a lesson in edging and respect? I think you do. that? Just posted up outside my crib. Big dub, trust me. W everyone in there, man. Big dub to everyone in there. Big dubs to everyone in there. Again, just, yeah, it's going to be difficult now because the DXY has reacted off this, so it's going to run. Only way we get tapped into GU, and I mean the only way, is if price comes deeper into this. If price comes deep, if price comes deeper into this, GU should get tapped in. If not, then probably just going to run from here. Probably are just going to run from here. So we'll wait and see, chat. We'll wait and see. Again, 5 minute. Could maybe run into this, but to be fair, there's not really much imbalance left. If we look at the two wicks, we have pretty much filled majority of that imbalance, if we're being honest. But yeah, let's see. We'll wait and see, chat. We'll wait and see. Big dub, trust me. And if that's the case, they say only about 1% of traders get consistent payouts and become profitable. That's what I'm saying, boys. That's what I'm saying. So just keep at it, man. You're doing the exact right thing from being there every day, being consistent. Especially if you're in the mentorship or the signals, you're just giving yourself that helping hand, man. Giving yourself that helping hand. What's EG doing? Okay, yeah. So this is exactly what would have happened if we entered EU. Would have tricked us. Oh, yeah. Just going to move backwards. Annoying, we knew what we wanted, but the charts didn't give it to us today, is what it is. Yeah, trust me, bro. Trust me. You reckon we stick to the 10 a.m. roll? Yeah, bro, it is always recommended you stick to that roll, especially if you're a beginner, boys, because to be fair, that's when you need the rules the most, because that's when your psychology is at the worst. So if you're a beginner, then stick to it. Look, if you've been trading the London session for a few years with me, you've been in these trades for like a year or whatever, then you can take it into your own hands a little bit. But if you're a learner and you're a beginner and you want to basically do as I say, not as I do, then yeah, 10 a.m.'s your cut off. Absolutely no breaking that rules. You got to think, boys, I didn't break that rule for like probably 3 years or something like that. I've only recently taken a little bit of, depending on the pair and what day it is, maybe go away from it a little bit. But as I said, that's only because I've been trading for so long. For like 3 years, I didn't take a trade after 10 a.m. I would like to see EU back down to the 1 hour mitigated FVG before buys, but it isn't showing that. 1 hour mitigated FVG before buys. So, oh, this one here. To be fair, could go on a tap of 50%. Low key, you could. Yeah, not gonna lie though, chat. Gold we absolutely cooked. This is a new chart setup, by the way, which is why all my charts are bare. But yeah, we absolutely cooked. Internal, external on top, boys, as usual, man. So internal, external completed. On gold, boom. Daily as well. Completed. Completed there. And also that daily. Completed there. So everything we really wanted, you can see all of those fair value gaps, just beautiful. All perfectly lining up to that huge distribution move. Nah, one below. Oh. One below. have my face cam like that, wouldn't I? Yeah, I can't lie. I need Fluxus to text me because Fluxus has got like, I don't know what he's a technician, isn't it? He's a technician, so he knows everything about mics and all that shit. So I need to get him on it. Yeah, any other pairs though that you man are looking at, let me know. I think everyone's really waiting for EU or GU by the sounds of it, but I'm sure there is a few people that's looking at other pairs. That's the 15-minute. Your best chance on EU is now going to be this, probably. Again, no, this is just taking even more of a risk on a fucking pair like EG right now. It's a bit of a mad one, but yeah, this will be your next entry on a retap at 15. We've already tapped into that 15 and sort of ran, so we do just want another little tap. I mean, that's if the DXY wants to come back, which, as we've established, it more than likely won't want to. Tapped into 50%. We've really tapped everything we needed to tap, to be fair. So yeah, we're probably just going to rally down. Oh, man. There's one pip off getting tapped in. Would have been really, really nice for the month. Not going to lie, that would have been lovely to get the month off to a nice little 4R. Only a weekend, that would be nice. Lou, I'll send you a message about your mic. Sweet, bro. A breakable off DTO EU could sell from. Now, I'm not looking at sales, bro. I'm really not. Really not looking at sales. We know where the DXY is heading. It's just about can we get tapped in. UJ sells. Someone said 4-hour GU for sells. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Not saying I'd really take too much in though, to be fair. I mean, the close isn't really that good when you're watching it in the live markets. We know what's actually going on. So, oh yeah, man. The thing is, chat, this is the reality of trading. You've got to do the right thing right. We've got really, really unlucky these last few days. What you saying, Vulcan? Breaker plus DTO is where you could sell from. Check GU 4-hour. Yeah, we've got that 4-hour CRT, but I'm not too interested in it, to be fair. GU close to TP. Yeah, trust me, bro. Close to TP now. Yeah. Miles off entry at this point. Probably about 15 pips off, 12 pips off, something like that, I can imagine. Let's have a look. Yeah, 12 pips off. Gonna hold it for longer, fair play. Who's in? Are you in on GU? I think a few people in the chat are in. Who's in on EU or GU? Let me know who's in. I mean, again, directional bias was absolutely correct. Just didn't quite get tapped in. Missed our entry by a pip. This is what I say. Keep doing the things right, and it will play. Keep doing the right things, and it will play out inevitably. Like, we missed by one pip. If you do this every day, one of them's going to tap you in and run to TP. You just got to firm these days. But the more... I'm in EU, I'm in GU, entered half, fair play. Yeah, fair few man are in, so which is nice. But yeah, sometimes you're just going to get missed out on the trade, but it is what it is. It is what it is, chat. You can't dwell on it too much. As I said, if you keep doing the right things over and over and over again, it's inevitable that these trades will start playing out. It's just inevitable. It's like if you hit an absolute peach of a free kick every time and it hits the bar and goes out, which is the equivalent of missing a trade by 1R. You know what I mean? You keep hitting a peach like that, I mean, it's not going to hit the bar every time. Do you know what I mean? You're going to get your just deserves, which is that TP coming through. I'm going to use for the 5-minute version. Oh yeah, nice, fair play, bro. I mean, Jesus, that's a risky one. That's a risky one, but fair play, Glyn. It's a lovely entry. Not tap before 10 a.m. I'm sticking to the rule. Fair play, Jesse. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, boys. If you're in a trade, send it to Discord so I can see who's in. Send it to Profit. Yeah. Go to lobby profits. Go to profit section on the Discord. Send it in and at me. Send it in and at me. Oh, bro. Someone else got licked by this scammer, bro. Oh, mate. How's this guy, mate? This guy's actually pissing me off, bro. This guy scammed someone else on my fucking Discord. How is he here, bro? How the fuck is this guy here? Oh my days, bruv. How the fuck does this guy get in the Discord? Why is he hidden, bruv? Bruv. Someone else has actually been scammed by this fucking guy, mate. With a geezer with a full stop in front of the name. Boys, this is not me. Oh my god, this is not me. I'm not going to message you first, and I'm never going to ask you for money through crypto. I will not message you first. I will not ask you to pay through crypto. Right? Absolute pricks, mate. Absolute scumbags. Yeah, trust me, stick, bro. Simple way to help with scammers is pay as a paywall to join your Discord. Fucking hell, yes, that's so annoying. That's so annoying, man. Unlucky though. People that get scammed are just as stupid like that. Yeah, I mean, do your due diligence, but that's so annoying, bro. And he's blocked me as well, so I can't find him. Everyone, bro, how does Discord let him stay on? I've already reported that guy for being a clone of me. Everyone report him, bro. Full stop. He's my name, but with a full stop. Oh, mate, that's so annoying. Put a paywall to join your Discord for like a $5. I could even make it like £1, just so do your due diligence. I could even make it like £1, just so at least I got their payment information once they, like, if the scammer joins, I know who he is. Can you do a sales pitch on the Discord? Been thinking of joining. Are there only signals or other stuff too? All right, yeah, no worries. I can explain what is in the Discord, boys. I can explain to you what's in the Discord. They join under a different name, then change their username once in. Bruv, people must be making dough off that, man. Dough. That guy's probably making £1,000 a week off doing that, you know. No, he's definitely not. He's only done 2 people in about 3 months, so he's made £1,000. Just get a fucking job, mate. You've earned £3 a month off scamming, you little scumbag. Absolute scumbags, man. There's nothing worse in this world than scammers. Nothing worse. It's the most bottle job crime to commit as well. Most bottle job crime. Fucking bellend, mate. What a bellend, though. Seriously. But yeah, no, I won't add a paywall to the Discord. Don't worry. Mate, I don't know. It's this one guy, bro, with a full stop in front of his name. He's got such a close name to me. It's a joke. Like his name is so close to mine. His dot. Look, let me fucking try to find him again because he's not in there. He's not in the Discord. Alright, I just realised when I pulled up. Alright. So annoying, bro. Just don't get. Yeah, I will never ask you for money in crypto, bro, boys. Never, ever, ever. I try to say it on every live now. But I'll never ask you for money in crypto. I'll never DM you first. And bro, if I'm speaking to you in some body language, if I'm like, "Hello, how has your trading ability been taking forward recently?" It's like, do it, bro. $5 each gets rid of ghost accounts. Yeah, but then it's just peak, bro. Because like, do you know what I mean? Some people just want to chill for a bit. Oh, GU, you absolute fucking bastard, man. You absolute fucking bastard. If we are bullish, can we assume that Monday was the low of the week? This trade could do double-digit RR. Yeah, no, that's a good point. That's a good point. We actually, okay, yeah, we got CPI on Thursday, so you definitely, obviously, even if it's a runner, you want to close it before that. Yeah, if you wanted to aim for anywhere, I'd say you can aim for this external, which is this high here. Especially I mean GU, like, it really depends what you want to do. You can aim all the way up here, but you're gonna have to hold through like weeks, really, or not weeks maybe, but a good maybe 1 week at least. Yeah, you can aim for that for sure. That should be the direction we're heading. But as I said, I wouldn't really want to do that. If you wanted to get that extra RR, this is actually a realistic thing that should get hit today. And it's going to up it by like 2, so you're going to get 6 to 1, 6.5 to 1, which is even better. So that's what I would do. The thing about people that get scammed is they don't ask questions. Why would you be sitting talking about transferring crypto at 3 AM? Yeah, trust me, bro. It is true. It is true. No, you sounded like a robot there. Bro, this is what I'm saying, like, but you see the messages, it's like so botty. Look, let me show you what this absolute clown's doing. Yeah, that would have been TP hit, chat. I had like 40 lots on that bitch as well. It's fucking annoying, innit? It's annoying, innit? Oh well. Scammer asks for payment via Stripe first, and then the payment doesn't go through, so it switches through crypto. Send me the Stripe link he sent, bro. Keep doing the Lord's work, man. Appreciate that, bro. There's an LS in the Discord, the same profile picture as you. He must have blocked me, bruv. See, look, Discord. Wait, you lot can't see this. Hang on. If you're wishing on a star, life is sad. Doesn't even let me open the Discord window. Sick. Yeah, this is the fucking bot. He's been on there for 8. He's been a member, boys, of Discord for 8 months, and he's been in the Discord for 7 days, bro. Let me message this guy. What's his exact name? Show user profile unavailable, bro. Look, how's it unavailable, bruv? Let me report this. Look, so I can't even report him, bro. Oh my god, Discord, you need to sort your shit out, bro, for real. Actually, I can report him. Let me quickly report this guy. Look, what are you reporting? Their photo, their username, their text descriptors, or their state. Like, what, bruv? What do you mean? That he's pretending to be me. What do I tick? He hasn't got an offensive username. Bruv, fuck me, Discord. You make it so hard. You make it so hard. Just make it so fucking hard. Just messaged him telling him to kill himself, so hopefully he gets that. Little fucking rat. Little fucking rat. Rat of a thing, mate. Absolute rat. Where is he? I wish I could find his number, man. Ban, bruv. Dickhead. What a prick, man. What an absolute prick. I've even reported him. Bro, share it, Ilu. I tried to, bro, just if you want to do it, yeah, just go to the Discord, click the members thing, and then just search up my name, and you see all the fake ones. It's actually proper pissed me off. The fact they're making money off my name is just fucking annoying. Off my members as well. It's a joke. You still gonna enter EU? It's gonna be very, very risky to enter EU now. I mean, it's breaking multiple rules. Yeah, you can see the 30-minute on EG though, lovely. How come no one has removed him from the Discord? Because they changed their name, bro. I search it every time. Every day I do it, but they changed their name. But yeah, mods, can't lie, mods, you man need to be on that. Mods need to be on that every 4 hours. You need to check that and kick guys. Long on EU versus dollar today. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. That's what we're hoping for, but it's just unlikely we're going to get tapped in. We've been really unlucky. Have a look at your Discord message. I've sent screenshots of the payment. Alright, sweet. Yeah, this is just running now, chat. We're not going to get tapped in, I don't think. Bro, he's got a Telegram. He's got a Telegram pretending to be me. He's selling a service, bro. He's got a Signals Telegram. Oh, bro, so that's when you can't get your money back. He's going to say, oh, well, I did a... Look, thanks, mate. How's trading going your end? Okay, bud. Have you been trading live throughout these 15 months or prop firms only? Bro, he's trying to pass challenges, bro. Oh my fucking god, this guy's actually a scumbag, bruv. He's doing everything. He's got a Signals group with my name in it. He's got a PYC service with my name in it. Bruv, can I not fucking... Like, bruv. Oh my days, this shit's jarring. He's got a fake Signal group with my name, a fake challenge passing service, under a fucking prop firm. Someone send me his Telegram. Someone send me his Telegram. Dude, even selling your own signals in Telegram. What you saying, Fuel Up? Probably a guy from India calling himself Lewis. Bro, he's probably not even Indian. He's probably English. That's the saddest part about it. He's actually got all the opportunity in the world. He decides to be a loser. What if the scammers are staging a coup? They send messages to another account and transfer money pretending to be scammed in order to receive free conversation on your behalf. Wait. They send messages to another account and transfer money pretending... Yeah. They might be doing that, but I would have like reports on my payment processes that say that they've been trying to do me. Bro, whoever this is though, I'm gonna find out who it is, bro. I will find him. I know people. I know, if as soon as he slips up, boys, trust me, mate. There's this one guy. Trust me, bro. I'm not even gonna talk on live, but I know people that do some bad stuff with computers. Some bad stuff with computers, bruv. That's next level conspiracy, bro. I won't put it past him. They've got these little fucking mate. Oh, mate, it does my head in. Honestly, it really does my head in. Really does my nut in. Last seen recently as well. What a fucking bitch. What a bitch. Absolute loser, man. Absolute loser. Can you guys hack mine and make me profitable? Oh, mate, that's so annoying. That's actually bare pissed me off. But it is what it is, chat. It is what it is. Right, cool. Let me explain the Discord, because a lot of people's asking, what do we actually do in the Discord? Cool. So, first of all, the first thing you're going to be doing, let me break down what it is. So you got, actually, wait, I could just show you this. 2 secs. I need to. That's better. Alright, cool. So, mentorship first. I'm going to go through the mentorship first. And then I will go through the signals. Bullock getting his revenge. Trust me, bruv. To be fair, you deserve all of this. Alright, stick out, mate. Absolute virgin. Only a virgin would talk like that. Only a virgin. Yeah, so this is basically the roadmap. So, first of all, the core content. So this is where you gain your base knowledge and see the market through the same lens as your mentors. So this is going to be... someone takes the Catter official off here. Dude, yeah, let me get rid of him. Just about to boot him from the Discord as well, boys. Still Catter. Absolute wet wipe. Yeah, cool. Yeah, what was I saying? Anyway, yeah, so the mentorship. So first of all, you're going to be learning the core content. So this is going to be basically teach you everything you need to know about the market. So this is going to be all on our website. It's all automatically done. And there are 4 different video series to go through. So number 1 is market structure. That's going to teach you pretty much how to look at this and know if we're bullish, we're bearish, if there's been a liquidity grab, if we should look to trade it higher, if we should look to trade it lower. Premium and discounts is going to cover loads of stuff. That's the first section, right? You complete that section and then you do a test. Once you get 10 out of 10 on the test, then we'll let you move on to section 2. Okay, it's an automatically marked test. You can retry it as many times as you want online till you pass. So that's number 1. And number 2 is going to be your liquidity. So this is going to be everything about liquidity, all the different types of liquidity. So trendline liquidity, session liquidity, CRT, how to identify liquidity, when to look for it, what it is, how we trade it in the London session, how we trade it in the New York session, everything like that, internal, external liquidity, everything to do with liquidity, that's section 2. And then again, you will do that test. Once you complete the test, you get 10 out of 10. Then you're able to move on. The reason we do the test is a lot of people just do the lessons and then want to move on straight away. But we want to make sure that you know it for a fact and you've got no confusion. So then section 3, once you've done market structure and liquidity. So once you've done those two, you're going to have a really good idea of basically what's going on here and what we should look for. Then section 3 is how we actually get the trade. So section 3 is points of interest, POIs, right? So that is going to be the stuff like, for example, this 4-hour imbalance here, how we knew, or the 1 hour rather, how we knew that this imbalance here was going to provide a good trade. This imbalance here was going to provide a nice trade up. Same way we knew that this one would have provided a nice trade up. Same way we would have known that this order block here would have provided a nice trade. And then, yeah, everything on the higher time frame as well. Same way on the monthly, where we was able to pick this internal order block, for example, and then catch price running like 1,500 pips. So that's all in section 3, points of interest. It's going to be order blocks, breaker blocks, fair value gaps, stuff like that. After you've done those 3 sections, so you know market structure, you know liquidity, and you know points of interest, that's when you're going to do the confluence concepts, which is not obviously you're going to do your test for number 3, get 10 out of 10, and then move on to section 4, which is the biggest section. This is confluence concepts, so this is pretty much everything else included, right? So this is going to be everything to do with like momentum. I'm trying to think what else is even in there. Momentum, law of effort. Pretty much everything else, but there's about 10 videos in there. There's about 10 videos in that video section, and it's basically everything else. Any gaps that you may have in your knowledge, anything you look at this and you might not understand. For example, this daily true open, that's in that section 4, and pretty much everything. So by now, once you've done section 4, you do the test, you pass that, and then that's the core content done. So by then, you've watched 6 market structure videos and got 10 out of 10 on a test. You've watched 6 liquidity videos and got 10 out of 10 on a test. You've watched 5 POI videos and got 10 out of 10 on a test. And then you've watched 10 confluence concepts and got 10 out of 10 on the test. So you've now watched, as you can see, over 25 videos, 27 to be exact videos, and completed 3 tests and got 10 out of 10. Once you've done that, you can now read the market like I can. So you can now read the market and see what I'm seeing. See these moves here, how I'm seeing everything. Basically see exactly what I see. So that's the first overall section. So we'll call that section A. Right, and A consists of 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, actually, to be fair, it's not actually the end. And then there's number 5, which is the psychology at the end of that. So there's no test at the end of that, but it's just videos on your psychology. So again, another about 6 videos on your psychology. So it's going to be teaching you like how to trade, how to balance trading and working, how much to risk, how to not over trade, how not to under trade, how many trades to take a week, how many trades to take a month, how to plan for the future, how to get funding, all of that type of stuff. That's involved in number 5, which again is another 6 videos. So yeah, that's about 35 videos in total. 35 videos in total, and you're going to know everything to do with the charts and psychology that you need to know. On top of that, that is section A all complete, and now you've done the core content. That's called the core content, right? That's the initial stuff you need to do just to get on a level playing field with us. After that, I'll look at pairs in a sec, food. After that is where the strategy comes in. So this is where you're going to be learning my strategy. You watch my 2 videos on the strategy, so on the ALG strat and the DTO strat. You're going to watch the full strategy video where I break down step 1 is this, step 2, step 3. Trade it at this time using these pairs, really specific. Like a lot of groups are just random and just take, liquidity grab, break a structure, get in a trade. Ours is very specific. What time, what pairs, what exact confirmations, what things do we look for to not enter the trade, etc., etc. Everything fully broken down. So you're then going to know everything about my trading ability, really, and then you're going to know everything about the strategy itself. Once you've watched the strategy, you now know how to trade and how to specifically trade the strategy. What the fuck? How did I spell that so wrong? What am I doing, bro? What am I doing? What am I doing, chat? Alright, cool. So, what was I saying? Right. Once you've done that, you're then going to watch my case study. So this is the strategy where I've gone through and pretty much on free mentorship content here. You're going to then come to case study. So this is about, you can see 31 videos where we've gone over our strategy and broken down exactly what we want to see. So here, for example, GU Asia liquidity grab. You can see 12-minute long trade, and I break down. We basically break down exactly what we've seen, how we want to trade it. You can see there sort of what it is. But yeah, so that's 35 videos. So by this point, after you've watched all 35, you've now in total probably watched about 80 videos of ours, right? And now you know trading to the T, and also how to trade the strategy to the absolute T. So now there's no confusion in your mind whatsoever, and you're actually able to then go on and to start trading. That is obviously not the end of it though. That is only pretty much halfway through our mentorship. After you've watched the mentorship, you're then going to come to the trading tips. So these are all going to be basically tips on like small things. So like I'll go for a few of them again, just to get your psychology to an elite level. As we can see here, trading view guide we've got there, swap fees, psychology, trading plan, calculating lot sizes, optimizing your trades. That's advice. Turning losses into lessons. What to consider when choosing a prop firm. Alerts. When to trade. What to trade. Learning schedule. Backtesting, forward testing, and over trading tips. Stuff like that, basically. And that's just gonna, again, that's about, I don't know how many videos that is. 15. So that's just gonna give you again that extra level of knowledge behind the markets. No more like still 50. Let's go, boys. Let's go. And yeah, so once we've done that and we've gone over everything, yeah, this is just going to run now, chat. Just going to run and run and run. Yeah, once you've done all of that, you're then going to go to our pre-London. And this is a live streams that we do every single day. So within the mentorship, you come here to virtual trading floor. And every single morning, you can see 6:30 every single morning. Okay, that one is a bit late. 7, 6:30. 6:30, 6:30, every single day. That was a little bit late, 6:15, 6:30. You can see every day at 6 o'clock we're on live every single day with the members. You can see not missing a day, boys. 14th, 13th, 12th, 11th. Do you know what I mean? Not missing a single day. So that's every single day in the Discord, boys. We're live with you. That's everything. We go over what we're looking for, what trades we're looking for, what points of interest are we looking to trade off of, what direction are we heading in, what is the news saying for the day, what's the fundamental bias for the day, what's the higher time frame bias, what trend are we in, all of that type of stuff. You can ask your comments in ask your questions in the comments. You can turn your mic on, ask any questions you want, and that is every single day. GU flying, yeah, trust me, bro. And you're going to be tuning into those every single day. So now you've watched about 100 videos of ours. You know how I trade. You know how I think, and you know my strategy. So they're the three things you know extremely in-depthly. You've watched over 30 videos of each. 30 on my psychology, 30 on my strategy, or more than that, and then 40 on the way I trade. And once you've done all of those things, and obviously also tuning in every single morning, an hour and a half, listening to me talk, listening to me educate, listening to me tell you what to trade, how to trade, what we're looking at, etc., etc., all of that, and we're still not done, chat. We're still not done. We're still not done. All right. That is pretty much the main bulk of it. And then this is, so the 2024 and 2025 mentorship, this is like the elite level stuff. So this is, for example, quarterly theory. This is like the elite level, really advanced. So quarterly theory. By the way, chat, if anyone's questioning us, what we're about, this was like nearly 2 years ago. I'll show you how. Yes, people, welcome to the background. You can't really see too well, but yeah. So stuff like quarterly theory, and obviously that's the indicator for it in settings. And then we've got submit yourself to the journey. We've got higher time frame bias. So again, just the elite level stuff, higher time frame bias specifically, sticking to the plan throughout the week, time-based liquidity and equilibriums, over trading again. This is another strategy video where I really break it down to you. This is a really good video. Psychology, how to work and trade. This is a good one, how to balance working and trading. And then we've got this one, internal and external liquidity. So this is really going to be a nice one for you boys. I know you boys and girls in here love that. All stuff like that, basically, as well as stuff like CRT. We've got a 6 video part series on CRT, everything to do with CRT, inverted fair value gaps, loads of, basically this is just the advanced stuff, and you can see there's about another, again, 30 videos. That's the 2024 mentorship, and this is the 2025 mentorship, which is ongoing. We've got breakaway gaps, daily bias and CRT revisited, Asia liquidity and POIs, supply and demand and price elasticity, IFVG with ALG, importance of all four correlations, stress to reward. Yeah, loads and loads of really, really good stuff. And all of that, boys, again, is included within the mentorship. So that's, again, another about, 40 videos. So what we're up to in total, we're up to about 150 videos, 4 tests, and a live stream every single day. And all of that, boys, all of that is only £1,000. Only £999. I'm joking. All of that is... It's not £999. It's not £999. Don't worry. I'm not charging you 900. I'm not charging you £1,000 a month. Don't worry. I'm not charging you £1,000 a month. I'm not actually even charging you £5 a month. I'm not even charging you 500 quid a month for that. Bear in mind, that is everything included. As I said, over 150 videos. I showed you a video there, like tried and tested in this game. 150, well, more than that, probably about 180 videos, live stream every day, the best community, etc., etc. Not even £500 a month. I'm not even gonna charge you £3 a month. I'm not even gonna charge you £2 a month, bro. I'm not even gonna charge you £2 a month. What I'm gonna charge you is £100 a month for all of that included. I'm joking. It's not even £100 a month. It's not even £100 a month. It's double digits. What? It's £80 a month. No, it's not even £80 a month. It's not even £80 a month. Okay, how much is it then? For seriously, it's £50 a month. 50. It's not even £50 a what? How cheap is this fucking sir? It's £40 a month. That is the honest price. It is £40 a month for all of that I've just included. How long did it take me to explain all that? About 10 minutes. The amount of content. £40 a month, chat. Not £1,000 a month. Not 5 bills. Not 2 bills. Not fucking a bill. Not 80 quid. £40 a month, boys. Absolute dirt cheap, as I said, for everything that we offer. Literally the best service in the game as well. The most elite level London. Tell me a better London trader. You will not get anyone who comes live and trade London session like me. I mean, I know we missed out on this entry here, but you can see, man, the analysis that we give is just, is second to none. It really is. I mean, this one came 1 pip off entry and then ran 30 pips to the upside. So yeah, this would have been a lovely like 6-1 caught on the live. Would have been even nicer for that, but it is what it is. We'll firm it. We'll take that. If anyone wants to get in that, boys, just go to the Discord. Go to the Discord. And go over to here. Full access. Mentorship. And then click that link. I'll even drop it there. Bro should get a job at Borough Market. Come on. I'll just sell the same strawberries that, you know, them people that sell strawberries in chocolate and they clear you up for hours for it. Like, bro, if you know there's a Tesco around the corner, you can literally buy a melted, or you can buy fucking Nutella, a pot of Nutella and a fucking big thing of strawberries. Yet you're queuing up for hours for a little pot of the same shit. Like, what are you doing? And yeah, that's everything for £40, boys. As I said, it is the most elite level mentorship in the game. I'm the best London trader. I think I'm the best London trader you can actually really get mentorship off. I don't know. Anyone who comes live every single day, traded the London session, makes money, whatever, educates, all the rest of it, trades his strategy, says what strategy I use. You, man, use it for yourself, and it wins all the fucking time, consistently over like 2 years now since having a community. So yeah, boys, everyone, smash that like button, trust me. But yeah, everyone, if you're not getting in that for £40 a month, you're just cooked. It's literally everything you could ever need to become a profitable trader. And there's stuff I haven't even mentioned, like we give you a full trading plan. We give you a full back testing plan, a full forward testing plan. Everything you need, we give you, literally. But yeah, the market's moving pretty dead right now. We can see exactly what we wanted to do happened. It happened. So again, spot on to the analysis. Filled the hourly. And had that. Yeah, filled the hourly and then had that move up. Really was frustrating. Really was, chat. I'm not going to lie to you. Frustrating one to take, man. We called price to the T. We just didn't quite manage to get tapped in, which is one of those. You got to take the good from the bad. But yeah, chat. That's the mentorship, man. And obviously we've got signals as well. If anyone's interested in signals, I can talk to you a bit about that. But yeah. Alright, boys, I've got a great idea for the asylum hotels. I've got like the best idea for the asylum hotels. See, everyone's like, oh, what do we do for the asylum hotels? Like, what do we do? I have a plan. So they're talking about moving them out of hotels and giving them shared housing. I've got a sick idea. So there's 20 houses on Downing Street. Ranging, right, 15 to 20 houses. Let's assume they're going to be big gaffs, right? So let's assume there's like, what, 5 bedroom? So 5 bedroom, yeah? 5 bedrooms times 20 houses. That's 100. Why don't we just put them all in Downing Street? Why don't we just put them all in Downing Street? I mean, they want to chuck them in where we live. Why don't we put them in Downing Street? Oh, wait, no, they'll never do that, will they? Because they don't want to live around them. They just want us to live around them. They don't want to... Honestly, chat, what a joke. What else as well, look. What's like the most... Is it Eton? Do they even have a primary school? Or is that just a college? Cheers for the live, Lou. 2 nice trades. Very unlucky not to catch the tap. 10-10 analysis once again. See you tomorrow, bro. See you tomorrow, Jesse. Have a good time at the gym, mate. Yeah. Well, why don't we put them? Oh, look, this is outside Eton College. Oh, I've got an idea. Why don't we put them all in there? Should we put? Look, there's enough space in there. Look how much space is in there. This is not the college, is it? Either. Yeah, that's the college in there. That's the college in there. So what? Why can't we put them there? Why don't we just fill this row up with them? Why don't we just fill Eton up with them? They can go in. Look. There's loads of them in there. Loads of them there. Why don't we do that? Look how long the road is, chat. Look, we can put them all in here. Put them all in here. All in here. Look all this. Why can't they go in here? Oh, yeah, that's why they can't, because the fucking people who make the rules, kids go to this school, and they don't want their kids to be surrounded by fucking unvetted people. So they put them in fucking schools in poor areas where the poor brokies can't afford to move away from them, so they don't actually ever care. But it's cool, though. Buckingham Palace, plenty of... Do you know what I'm saying? Give them to Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips. That is actually genuinely not a bad idea. Why don't we just be like Lily Phillips, mate, and Bonnie Blue? You clearly love it so much. Why don't you just buy a massive pad of like 300, more than that. Just a massive pad that can hit like 500 man. Like tiny rooms, but just a massive pad. And she can just keep them there. She provides for their food and all the rest of it. She's got so much dough off OF. And then we can, yeah, she can just shag them whenever she wants. That's actually not a bad idea. But do you know what I mean, though, chat? Fucking keep on hearing, like, Keir Starmer talk about it. Like, mate, shut up, bro. If it was your area, you'd say the same thing. We're embarrassed. Look, new Home Secretary warns UK could suspend visas from country that do not play ball. Mate, literally, bro. Bob House UK edition. Yeah, that is literally it, bro. They can combine their money and make a mansion for all of them. That's what I'm saying. UK could suspend visas from countries with no return. Oh, no, I bet they're scared, aren't they? They're not going to play ball. Mate. Shabana Mahmood made the comments as she hosted Donald Trump's head of Homeland Security. What is this? Took external on DXY now. Yeah, that's the move completed that we want in chat. That is the move completed from internal to external has been now completed. So the move of the day that we was looking for as London Session traders has now been met. And it's been met very nicely. Exactly how we'd want it to be met. We just, yeah, one of those, chat. One of those. Alright, we tapped into our 4 hour, or our 1 hour. Banged into 50%. Exactly what we want, man. Rallied up. Filled the imbalance and then moved to that external. Saw the exact same thing on GU. As you can see, filled that imbalance on the hourly and then rallied up to the high. And then, yeah, similar thing on EU. EU's just not quite made its way there yet, but it should do. Again, filled the imbalance a lot cleaner. To be fair, EU could actually still maybe give some entries. Could maybe still give some entries along that inversion. if price does ever want to come back to it. We'll see. Keep it marked out. But anyway, boys, yeah, I'm probably going to jump off now. We have been live for an hour. Okay, GJ buy. Let's have a look at GJ. Now, I wouldn't be looking to buy a GJ, bro, especially not after what the M baskets just had this morning. It's a crazy pump, bro. How many pips is that? That is like an insane amount of pips. Let me actually check. GJ. In one candle, we moved down. In one candle, we moved. In one 1 minute candle, we moved down 50 pips, and we then moved a further like 80 pips from that as well. So I definitely won't be looking to buy. Definitely, yeah, 70 pips. Yeah, definitely won't be looking to buy anything against the yen for sure. Not the yen basket is very strong right now. But yeah, people, appreciate you tuning in. Pretty good live. We got the analysis spot on. Just about missed our entry, but as I said, boys, we keep doing the same thing, and those entries and those TPs will be inevitable. So it is what it is, chat. We've got to firm it, move on, and take what we can from the markets. As I said, if anyone wants to get in the mentorship, boys, you can send me a message on Discord. Remember, just message me. Don't message anyone else, right? I'm gonna in the free chat. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say yo live, right? So if you wanna get at me, boys, you wanna message me. Discord is in the description. Discord's in the description, right here. Discord.gg/Richesse effects. Does that actually take you there, or is this link broke? Okay, that's why. It's meant to have a .com on the end, isn't it? What the hell? All them unread messages. Yeah, trust me. That's what I get every time though. But yeah, I'll get back to everyone. So I'm saying, boys, there's a lot of demand on the signals of mentorship. A very, very big demand on it. So get in before the prices go up. As I said, the mentorship price is going to go up very soon. So get in while you can, man. Get in while you can. If you want to message me, boys, just join the Discord and send me a message there. If you can't find it, you should be able to go on my channel and then just click the link in my descriptions. But yeah, chat. If you want to get in full access here, mentorship, get in the mentorship. Full signals here. Come to signals. Get in the signals. You can see some recent results. This is only from this is from the end of August. A few results just from the end of August. You can see a lot of people that have wanted to said they had a shit August. Here's some results from us. You can see 2 bills made. This is all from one day in August as well. What a fucking trade, boys. Another payout sort of ACG. Fucking hell, boys. Before joining Richesse last week, my technicals were on point. I had major issues with my entry too early. I had a fresh 100k Monday this week. My technical analysis is always on point, and what I learned from the live helped me catch amazing trades. By Wednesday, I was up 5%, needing only 3% to pass my phase 1. Thursday, I went down some bad habits, pulling good limits due to fear of losses, then entering stupid trades. So from being 5% up, being up from 5%, losing just over 4%, going in today just under 1%. Learning from my silly mistakes. Never trade with fear. I can't thank the boys enough. This isn't the end nor the start. Have a lovely weekend. Chat to you Monday. Appreciate that. Another payout sorted. This is another phase 2 pass from Jedi. I think you're in the chat, Jed. Yeah, there's Jed. Challenge being passed. Another. You can't really see that, but that's a bag made. But yeah, there's loads of those type of results. I don't post them a lot, boys, to be fair. Again, these are a winning trade we caught the other day. Another winning trade. Oh, these are 2 winning trades actually. 2 winning trades. Yeah, you can see a lot. These are some more results. Another winning trade there. There's the cent before it was hit. EG, and then that was the TP, and there's some profits from it. You can see. I'm saying every trade we send, like people are making serious racks. But yeah, signals is there, boys. All you got to do, full access signals, and then go to upgrade. Click that link. Mentorship. Same thing, click that link. And if you want to ask any questions about it, boys, my name's there, Louis. Make sure you message me. I'll never take payment in crypto. I will never, ever, under any circumstances, ever give money to you in crypto. Under no circumstances will I ever do that. And if on the off chance that I do, I will FaceTime you. I will call you on Discord and put my face on the cam to show that it's me. Do not get scammed, boys. My name does not have a full stop in front of it. There is no full stop in front of my name. Okay? There is no full stop in front of my name. I don't know why it won't let me expand what my name is. I'm not even going to do that because this is just fucking stupid. Anyway, yeah, chat. You man know the score. Just don't get scammed. Message me if you need anything. Appreciate everyone. Oi, that's me. Come on, MH. Big up MH. Big up Jed. But yeah, appreciate you lot tuning in, man. And I'll catch you lot in the next stream, boys.